Gordon Ramsay has been gracing and yelling on our screens for a while now. He's been in MasterChef, MasterChef Junior, Kitchen Nightmares, the UK version, the American version, and the reboot, Gordon Ramsay's 24 Hours to Hell and Back, Hotel Hell, Hell's Kitchen, New Girl.
Bring me the scallops, please.
Delicious. Scallops aren't for liars.
Gordon Ramsay behind bars, Gordon Ramsay on cocaine. What the f is that? Gordon Ramsay explores the cocaine train, observing police as they arrest users and dealers and visiting Colombia, the world's biggest producer of cocaine. I don't know. I thought that show was going to be about him trying to booger sugar or something. Glad it's not that, but kind of isn't better from what I just read. My point is, you'd think that this man would be done after making so many shows, but that brings us to today's topic of his new show, Gordon Ramsay's Secret Service. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing very well today. Before getting into everything, this is actually the second episode that I'm covering from season 1. By the time I'm posting this, there will be 3 episodes so far, but I just thought that episode 2 was a little bit more juicier than the first one. So you may be questioning, what is the show about? Why is it called Secret Service? So this show works with the employees and owners of the restaurant thinking that they're on a show called Restaurant Refresh and have no idea that it's Gordon Ramsay and his production team behind it. Well, not all of them don't know this. There is one informant, aka an insider, aka the snitch, who does know it's Gordon Ramsay, and that causes up a little bit of suspicion between everyone when he does say he has one. Dun dun dun. Gordon has found his way to Phoenix, Arizona, where he's going undercover at this restaurant named Caffe Boa. He arrived the night before to get a look at what the restaurant looks like when no one's there, and it's just very filthy. And Gordon Ramsay has a black light, so you know he means business.
Oh my God, look at the state of this place. My God. Damn, there's rat droppings everywhere. It's so gross. The rat droppings, they're huge. This is appalling. I've got a very special snake camera. This wire is incredibly flexible. Look at that. I mean, we're talking years of grime. Is that ingredients or is that a mouse?
Did they just not clean the kitchen before going home, or have they ever done it? At my last job, even though I hated doing it, we would clean every night. I mean, there'd be some areas I couldn't reach and I just wasn't about to put in the extra effort to do so. So some of it was a little bit dirty, but I mean, we did it every night and it just made better for when we came in the next day and didn't have to do extra work. But we never had anything like rat droppings or grime that has built up so much that it could cause a fire. And things get worse when Gordon Ramsay goes to check the fridge because it's not working properly and food is basically just spoiling overnight.
Oh my goodness me. Look at the state of this. It's almost 73 degrees inside of a walk-in. It should be 37 degrees in here. Oh my God. What's that? Hot lasagna just stuck in the fridge. These meatballs here, hot underneath, hot on top. You've got piping hot cooked meatballs and it's melting. Bags of calamari on top of it that are bubbling inside. Bags have blown up in the way that they are already gone sour. This is appalling.
I don't know who put the food away that night, but they had to have known it was unsafe to do so. If you were to eat anything from that restaurant, I feel like you would end up like the health inspector from SpongeBob. Like, they are trying to poison you. They are making sure that you do not leave there alive. It just makes me wonder, they have to know the refrigerator doesn't work. So are they okay with potentially getting their customers sick? If I was a recent customer, I saw this on TV, I would have to try to get my money back because I would think y'all were trying to kill me. The next day comes and Gordon Ramsay is viewing how the restaurant is usually ran from his oh so unserious Oscar's Plumbing disguise van, which is decked out with cameras and monitors. He even has a little headset to bring the whole spy look together. I feel like they gave this man an unlimited amount of budget and just told him, do whatever you want to do. We don't care. I mean, are you really going to tell the Gordon Ramsay no? The first person we focus on is Jenny, the executive chef and the wife of Patrick, who is the co-owner of this restaurant. Jenny doesn't actually know the first thing about being an executive chef or really running a business like that. From an outsider looking in, it looked like she got the job due to nepotism. I mean, a little nepotism and favoritism would help a lot of us get far in life, but why sign up for something that you know nothing about doing? I say that, and that's a constant question I've been asking myself in the past 6 months. You know, with America basically just falling off at the bone. Also read that Jenny is the person who actually bought the restaurant, but she still has no business being in this position. We then learn about her husband, Patrick, who is described as being somewhat abrasive and condescending. That is my added word to describe him. He doesn't appreciate the staff that he has, including his wife, and this has caused somewhat of a rift between the two of them.
What is your working relationship like?
It's very heated at times.
Our working relationship has definitely gotten a lot better from the beginning. The direction that has to be given sometimes is just quick and to the point. It's like, I need this now. She should take it as her boss is telling her something rather than her husband.
It hasn't exactly worked out, the best.
I hate to say this about people because at the end of the day, we're all human and we're trying to do our best while living this life that we have. But Patrick kind of sucks. Not only does he talk over and down to his wife, he's also one of those people who can't, and I quote, wait that AI replaces cooks and servers.
I got a degree in overall business management, and I'm trying to manage my employees, and it's really hard because no one wants to work anymore. Where's the voodoo? I need the voodoo. So I cannot wait that AI replaces cooks and servers. Everything else is out of the kitchen already.
3 minutes away.
AI doesn't bitch.
15 seconds, let's get it out.
Patrick!
I do my job, you better do your job.
Okay, I am sorry, but I'm about to go on a little bit of a tangent. I just want to say that I do not hate AI. I think it could be very beneficial when used appropriately, but I hate certain people's attitude around it. I don't know when people started wanting to take the human aspect out of creativity and basically out of life, but it low-key scares me how many people are becoming so dependent on AI. Like, why the are you asking AI if pancakes and waffles are different? Why the are you telling AI about your whole life? Seriously. Those of you who use ChatGPT as your therapist need to have every bit of technology taken away from you because you clearly cannot be trusted when an AI versus human war begins. This isn't me saying not to use AI, but use it sparingly and stop using it to complete all your assignments. We need to become more intelligent as a species to keep thriving and surviving. And unfortunately, that includes things like research and picking up a pencil to learn how to draw. But Jay, it's difficult. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I don't know what to tell you. But there's no better feeling than creating something from your mind and doing the necessary work to make it become a reality. Also, this is a tangent within a tangent. Another reason I don't really care for AI is because it just does not know how to spell things correctly sometimes. I had to once use it for a class and I was telling it to create this logo for a fake company I created called Better Hair. What is this? What the is this? You'd think that AI being connected to the internet and everything, it could go to dictionary.com to know how to spell words, but I guess that's just too hard for it to do. But yeah, that's kind of why I don't like using AI. I mean, use it if you want to, but stop using it for dumb shit. And don't be like Patrick thinking that it's going to replace workers in every job. Also, wouldn't they just create a robot that can learn how to manage other robots, meaning that he would be out of a job too? He's not thinking this through.
Turn this on. Turn it on!
I still have to be on Patrick's neck because when he walks up to a table and questions them if they're done with their meal, they'll let him know that they didn't really enjoy it because it tasted a little bland. And instead of apologizing on the spot, like a manager should, he instead sends his wife out there to apologize and take the fall.
So I just talked to this table about their tortellini because he basically didn't eat any of it. Maybe you go over there and talk to him. Just go over there and be like, I'm the executive chef.
How can you do that to your wife?
Hi, my name's Jenny. I am the executive chef and one of the owners.
That is very weak of Patrick to throw his wife under the bus
The sauce just wasn't good. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, don't apologize.
Now, the insider told me that it was bad, but honestly, this owner is toxic.
Now, I don't know the first thing about marriage. I would love to do it one day. But from what I've heard, a little birdie told me that you're supposed to be a team. And Patrick just does not treat Jenny right when they're at work. And it just seems like he disregards her feelings and her opinions. I understand that it's a different environment and it's supposed to be a boss to employee type of relationship when they go to work. But she's still your wife and you should treat her with some dignity. You better be glad she just don't stop paying on that place because it is in her name at the end of the day. But it's just very sad to watch because you can see how he doesn't really think it's a big deal. And Jenny is doing her best, busting her ass to make sure that she is running this restaurant as smoothly as she possibly can. This whole thing doesn't work if he's unwilling to put in the same amount of effort as Jenny and the crew. As the rest of the service goes on, Gordon Ramsay sends in his undercover secret diner, Rock Harper, to go in and report how the food tastes, and the food damn near takes him out.
Okay, Rock, this is where you're my eyes and ears now, okay? And don't hold back.
Okay. That's not right. The tomato sauce tastes canned. It's like crushed tomatoes just came out of the can.
Oh, boy.
Homemade meatball. Let's get in. That's funky.
Damn, meatballs.
What the? I don't even know what that is.
Rock, those meatballs were festering in the fridge last night. Absolutely stinking.
Okay, let's go in.
Rock, do not eat the meatballs. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I'm just glad he spit out because them meatballs would have had him lying on the ground like a Family Guy character. I don't have the clip playing in front of me, but my stomach is doing somersaults just thinking about how disgusting it is.
Yuck.
I don't know what he removed from the meatball, but it almost looks like a big clump of hair or something. I know it's not, but it just looks like that. It's just, what did y'all do? What's crazy to me is how everyone else in the restaurant doesn't notice that there's something wrong with the food. I mean, Rock could smell that something was wrong as soon as he cut into the meatball, so how are they not noticing this? It just makes me feel bad because imagine how many people have probably gotten sick from eating their food. Food poisoning is no joke. I once had it and I thought I was finished. I was praying to God saying how I would change my life and how I would do things differently if he just stops this. I remember saying why me a lot that night.
Why in the hell this keep happening to me? God, what did I do to deserve this? This is payback for what? What did I do to you?
Luckily, Gordon Ramsay steps in and he tells everyone to leave the restaurant so he can talk with the crew alone. And when he walks in, their entire crew collectively shits their pants when he walks through the doors.
Son of a bitch.
Welcome in. My name is Patrick Larson. I run this place.
I definitely know who you are.
Jim Gordon Ramsay's right there.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Holy.
It's Gordon Ramsay.
We're in trouble because it's usually not good if Chef Ramsay's walking to the door.
Oh my God, it is. It is. I'm terrified. Like, he walks in and I'm like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen now?
Heads up, look alive, look alive, look alive.
He lines him up and lets him know that he has been seeing everything that's been going on the entire time and getting additional information from the insider. And when Patrick learns about there being an insider, he has a nerve to say this while he's in his confessional.
Within this establishment, I have an insider. They've been talking to me, they've met with me.
I feel disrespected because someone's behind my back talking. If you don't like it here, there's lots of places hiring. Go work somewhere else.
He says that and I'm thinking like, okay, what if the insider is your wife? Would you be okay with firing your wife? And then it dawned on me, I think this guy would. There's so much that can be said about the attitude he has towards his wife. And it's a constant thing that comes up during this episode, but I want to save some of my thoughts later for what I think about him. But when Gordon Ramsay questions Patrick if he's willing and ready to change, he just treats it like a joke and completely embarrasses the entire team.
I can teach hungry cooks. I can transform a kitchen. But I need to know that you are ready for change.
I am ready for change.
Are you ready for change?
Yes, chef.
Now you're just taking the
seat.
You're not going to be the one who broke me.
I'm not here to break you. I'm here to tell you the truth.
Stop mumbling to me under your breath. I'll say what I want to say to this man and to anyone else.
Yeah, it's ridiculous is what it is. That's why I'm mumbling.
Can you guys give me 2 minutes, please? Can I just have him on his own? I came here to help you, but I cannot help you unless you're prepared to change.
That's all I've ever done. My whole life is change. Constant improvement is one of my pillars.
Can you ever answer questions straight, yes or no? Or is everything laced with
Gordon gets a moment to speak with Jenny. You can tell how he feels bad for her because he sees on her face how much the restaurant and her husband have been stressing her out. I genuinely feel like Jenny is at the point where she just wants to say this to her husband.
I can't do it. I can't. You are stressing me to hell. I can't. I'm done.
I would have told her to just leave a note in the hallway like Beyonce did. But Jenny doesn't want to give up on this place because she really does love it, even though it's putting a strain on their marriage. She really wants this restaurant to work so that she'll be able to provide and spend more time with their daughter.
It's abundantly clear that you are overwhelmed.
I agree.
Working together, husband and wife, is hard enough. By the way he talks to you, it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
Restaurants need to be run with passion.
We've absolutely lost it. And I would love to get it back because I love this place and I want it to do good. And I want it to run without me so that I can go spend time with my daughter. She's 3.5.
Wow, it's very young to not see their mum, right?
It kills me. It kills me every day. We've owned this restaurant since Charlotte was born, so I want to be able to step away from this kitchen. But the reality is that owning a restaurant, it's very difficult.
Let me go.
I feel like I've let her down because I'm not around enough. It's heartbreaking. It's hard.
I can hear the pain in her voice and it just makes me want to give her a hug. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time she has vocalized how much she wants to spend more time with their daughter, and it leaves me sitting here wondering why Patrick has been making this place a living hell for her when he knows what her main goal is. I really want to stop talking about Patrick, but all roads lead back to him because he's the one with a sour attitude, and it clearly affects the general vibe and everyone else's emotions. Also, how he talks to his wife disturbs me because it sounds like it's not coming from a place of love. It sounds like he has some kind of resentment towards her, and it's just very strange and unfair because she works so hard. Working harder than he has been, so instead of chipping away at her self-esteem and criticizing her at any moment you get, you should be trying to uplift her and let her know that she's doing a great job. I mean, he picks on her so much that their employee Christian has to tell her that she's doing a good job just so that she doesn't completely feel discouraged.
He throws me off. It's what pisses me off.
No.
I'm not happy with the way Patrick's talking down to his wife.
Those 4 tickets too much for you?
You know what? You're not even funny. Just sitting there barking at me and I hate it.
Wow, what is he doing? Mocking his wife like that. And also in front of the staff.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
His persona is really showing up and it's not good.
Doing great.
What?
Doing great.
It's just such an odd thing to see. And when he and Jenny gets a moment to speak with each other, you see the wheels turning in his head, but I don't know what it is. His resistance just rears his ugly head through.
I love you, Patrick, and we both want this to work. We both want to be there for Charlotte more. I can't do this anymore where I just get her up in the morning and then I put her to bed at night. You need to change. At least
That's all I do is change.
Patrick, he won't even listen to his wife. And he should hold his head in shame.
You need to at least open your mind and accept
My
some
mind's
help.
my mind is completely open.
Seriously, Patrick?
All I'm asking is that you change. We need his help. Patrick, you have to accept his help.
I guess so. Even though I don't think I'm the problem, I want to know what he thinks needs to change.
I don't think I'm the problem. The problem never thinks it is the problem. Of course he said that. Also, he thinks he's funny and he does this when the crew sit down to eat together.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
Wow, now he's trying to mock me?
Stop it.
Who cooked this?
I'm a
serious.
What?
You're gonna suck.
I don't need you whispering at me anymore.
Okay, you're gonna up for
Oh, I'm
anybody.
gonna get up. Oh man, what is his problem? It's a joke.
It's not, but it's not funny. Patrick keeps running his mouth, but he needs to listen. I'm not hungry. You know, you can't have this many people telling you something, and all these people are wrong. But I'm not 100% convinced that Patrick will change.
It's clear that Patrick isn't taking this seriously and is putting even more stress on Jenny.
I'm trying to be nice, but he really isn't presenting himself well for television. He's being a smartass and he needs to stop because it's not cute nor clever.
You're stupid. You're not smart. You're not smart. Oh.
He's acting like all this is a joke and he doesn't know that his time is almost up if things don't change.
Do you know you have 30 minutes?
Are you kidding me? 30,
yes.
I want to believe that Patrick can change, and I think Gordon Ramsay believes that too because he has a plan to remove Patrick's head from his ass and get him to recognize how hard Jenny has been working and how he has been affecting her. Gordon has invited Jenny and Patrick to go on a hike with him. He has given Jenny a backpack and he's been slowly adding rocks into the bag as they've been hiking. He says that he wants it to visually represent the burden that Patrick has been placing on Jenny.
I don't remind you that you're an owner?
A lot of times the way you talk to me makes me feel like I'm not doing a good job, even though I'm there busting my butt and that nothing I do is good enough.
It's hard because I think I'm doing all the right things. So to come to the realization that I'm not, yeah, it's tough.
Let me take this off you, please. How does that feel?
Oh, it's much better.
Up that mountain, I've been adding heavier rocks because that's exactly what you've been doing over the last 5 years. Sandbagging your wife. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
I do understand what you're getting at, yes. We both just did the same hike, but her hike was much, much harder because of the weight she was carrying. I would have gladly taken that weight off her shoulders and carried it up this mountain.
It's good to know that he's not too far gone and that he actually loves his wife and that he can show some compassion, because I was starting to think this man doesn't like her and he was like somewhat hating her. I don't know if he found her to be the easiest target to throw all his frustrations, but the way that he's been treating her and talking to her just made me so uneasy seeing it throughout this episode. He did acknowledge how the restaurant has been making him feel like their marriage has been on pause because they've been having to manage it. And I guess that's the main indicator from where his stress is coming from, but that's no excuse. As I said, instead of picking on your wife, you should have been working alongside of her to make sure that this is working for both of you. It's okay to become frustrated because it's a part of human nature. That's how emotions work. But to ridicule the person who wants nothing but the best for you is just such a heartless thing to do, especially when you know that she's fighting hard for both of you. I don't want to read into this too much because I have no idea how he treats her at home, but just from seeing things in this episode and how he talks to her at the restaurant, I was kind of afraid that he verbally abuses her. He had too many moments when he is trying to make her feel small. And it just made me really worried for her. And then on a larger scale about people who are in relationships where they feel like they're not being heard and they feel like they just don't matter. If there's someone out there in a relationship like this, if it's just a rough patch, I hope that both of y'all can work through y'all problems and come out better as a team. But if it's something that you can't see getting any better and is really weighing down on you, please make sure to choose yourself at the end of the day. If it's safe to do so, get yourself out of a situation, because it is much better to worry about how you are going to end up. You matter, and your mental health is worth way more than someone who's making you feel like you're not even a human. Do not keep people around who are not worthy of your presence in the finite time you have on this planet. Love is a great thing to receive from another person, but the best kind of love is loving yourself and knowing when you are deserving of more respect.
So remember, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen?
Amen. Amen.
Also, when is Gordon Ramsay marriage special supposed to come out? Because I was not expecting him to do something like that for their marriage. I mean, go ahead and make the show. You know we all will watch it. The next day, Jenny and Patrick walk into the restaurant and seeing the new renovation, and they are just blown away by it.
Oh my God. Look at the tables.
Oh my goodness. We put together a restaurant that actually feels like a proper, authentic Italian restaurant.
Oh, look how just bright and inviting it is.
Gordon Ramsay also hops into the kitchen to make a meal with one of the cooks, Christian.
Now that I've managed to get Jenny out of the kitchen, I think we can see if Christian can step up. They think I'm cooking this, but you're cooking it.
Yes, sir.
You know the new menu inside out?
Yes, sir.
And you do the rigatoni with the sausage, and I'll do the salmon, yes?
No problem. Menu was great.
It's exactly what you needed, right?
Yes, it is.
In terms of?
Simplicity.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful.
I did not expect to be cooking with Chef Gordon Ramsay. I'm just looking over, just like, was so proud to do it. It's kind of crazy. It's nerve-wracking.
A little taste? What does that need?
Salt, pepper?
Just a touch. But well done.
Christian has been working at Caffe Boa for a long time, and he says that he's been cooking for as long as he can remember, and you can see that he really has a talent for it. But instead of making him executive chef, Jenny has been holding that title for God knows what. So this is Christian's opportunity to show that he is more than capable and deserving of holding that executive chef title.
Please enjoy.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Yeah, this is really good.
Oh my God.
I want to be honest here. I didn't cook this. You've got a talented kid in there, desperate to step up.
All right, guys, how we like it?
It's great.
It was amazing.
Great.
Sit down.
Okay.
I want to start by apologizing. We've stood in your way, and it wasn't really intentional because you are a great chef. And, you know, I'm sorry that it has been such a tough road up until now. And it's not going to be. We're going to step back and we are going to trust you. You are now the executive chef of Caffe Boa.
She's done cooking.
I'm done.
That means a lot. Thank you.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm hoping that he's getting paid more for having an executive chef title. As J. Cole once said, I love to see a black man get paid. Also, I don't know if I'm just thinking too deeply, but I hope that we're not holding him back just because he is black. I mean, he's been there for a long time and they know he can cook his ass off, so why have y'all been making him wait for that title for so long? I don't know, it just made me think how for black people, we have to work twice as hard just to get half of the recognition of others. And I'm just glad that they're finally giving him the title he's deserved. The rest of the crew finally comes in, and now it's time to find out who the insider has been and the reasons for why they contacted Gordon Ramsay.
This has been a crazy week. I came here to help this place succeed. I couldn't have done it without my insider. You ready to meet them?
Yeah.
Would the insider like to step forward?
It was me. I did it.
Wow. Alicia, sit down. Oh my goodness me, what a mess. She loves you both. She wants to see you succeed.
Thank you, Alicia.
Thanks.
We wouldn't have changed. This changed us, so thank you.
I mean, you guys put everything into this, and Charlotte comes in, and you'll get to be more together now. Just don't fire me.
I cannot believe that Alicia was the insider. She was trying to help us, so it was coming from a place of loyalty and respect and love, so I get it.
Honestly, I had no idea who the insider could be this whole time, and I'm glad that it's someone who actually cares about the restaurant and wants it to succeed. I hope that Patrick realizes that he has a team of great people around him who want to see the restaurant succeed and make it improve in ways that they've never imagined. When dinner service starts, everyone seems to be enjoying the renovation and the new menu, and Jenny even looks happier.
Hi, I'm Jenny. Nice to meet you.
Jenny's laughing, she's relaxed.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great. It is.
And for the first time in 5 years, enjoying her business.
How is everything so far?
Fantastic.
Good? Good.
There was a slight hiccup during the dinner service, but Gordon Ramsay jumped in to make sure that Christian was getting all the food out in a reasonable time.
Garlic shrimp. Walking in, 2 more garlic shrimp.
Try and make sure he's completely on the same page. You have to talk to him.
I will.
It's first night. And when you get in stand like that, we just need to get some stag card, that's all, yes? There's a lot of tables coming at the same time. And now we'll just do a couple more charcuterie boards just to give us 10 minutes so we can play catch up.
Sure thing.
So we're going to start clearing off one table at a time, okay? Yeah? Right, what's going next, Christian?
What's going next right now? I got a garlic shrimp. I got 3 of them. I have 3 strips. I have 1 medium, 2 mid-rare, broccolini, chicken parm. That's next 2 tickets.
Gotcha. I'm going to be 3 minutes for my mid-rare. 3 minutes, thank you. Patrick, 2 rigatoni coming now. And carrots coming now as well. Less cream on the bottom there, yes? Next time, less. Let's go.
Got it.
Patrick, we're catching up. Now we're on the same page, yes?
They even brought in their daughter and my heart just couldn't take it.
The restaurant is full to the brim, but there's space for one more customer.
This is the new restaurant.
Do you love it? Is it so cute?
Yeah. This is Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Charlotte, high five, please. Oh my Lord, you are beautiful.
This journey has been a roller coaster full of ups and downs. It was all worth it.
I love the new restaurant.
We just can't wait to see what happens next.
This is what counts the most. You know that.
I'm glad that Alicia was communicating with Chef Ramsay. Doing that probably wasn't easy, and she was probably scared, and she did it because she cares. And I love her for it.
Turn around, just have a look at all these customers enjoying this. You've got this.
We do.
Look after each other.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Their daughter is so adorable, and I hope that they have been able to spend more time with her. In an article I read from ABC 15 Arizona, Patrick shared with the news reporter how all the filming took place in February, but he was very hesitant to do it. He says, "I knew that there were certain things that were not in place, that needed to be in place to kind of take us to the next level. And if somebody like Gordon Ramsay, or if were to happen to be some other personality, celebrity chef wants to help us, then I'm willing to take that help in. I guess in any regardless of what it might cost me to start, as far as you know, public humiliation or what have you." He also shared his thoughts after Gordon Ramsay helped them, stating, "The takeaway for me, I guess personally and professionally and from a business aspect, is you can't be afraid to ask for help. We all need help from time to time, and you just have to be the big man and realize that, yeah, some things are right here and they could be better. So if someone like Gordon or whoever doesn't have to be a celebrity chef, it could be, a local consultant or just a local vendor or whatever, like you have a way to improve the business, I'm all for it. One of the things that I pride myself on is constant improvement." As far as I can see, the restaurant is still open and business has improved. I really do hope that Jenny and Patrick can spend more time as a family without the restaurant being so much of a burden between the two of them. That is all I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and click the subscribe button to become one of my amazing subscribers, and you can become a channel member if you wish. Leave your comments down below so we can discuss what we think about this episode. I know a lot of you probably have many thoughts about Patrick, so I'm prepared to see that. Happy Pride Month, by the way.
Be who you are for your pride.
Happy Pride to all the gays, the lesbians, the bisexuals, non-binary, asexuals. If you fall under the umbrella, happy Pride. If you want to see me talk about a queer show, I'll link the video I did about a show called Faking It. It's about these 2 best friends who fake being lesbians to become popular in school. My next video will probably be another Kitchen Nightmares one, but it will be the UK version. I've never seen it, so I would like to talk about it. If you'd like to see me covering more of Gordon Ramsay's shows, you can check out this playlist, which I have commentary on Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please take care of yourselves. Goodbye.